Hey guys, I hope you are having a good 2 days without me. I am hopefully busy working and learning a lot of new things that I can bring back for you guys. While I am gone, today on your agenda you are supposed to be filling out this worksheet. In order to do this worksheet, you are going to have to follow along and listen to my presentation on the healthy immune system and an immune system that is infected with the HIV virus. There are a couple things you should know about our immune systems. We come in contact every day with germs that have the potential to make us sick. There are germs at the desk you are sitting at, there are germs on the doorknobs, germs on everything. But our bodies are healthy so they can fight these germs off. We have white blood cells as our first line of defense. We have T cells. These guys do some damage to the germs that are in our bodies. We have B cells, and these guys are kind of like the brains of the operation. And then we have antibodies, and these, they look pretty vicious. These guys destroy anything left in the body that the rest haven't destroyed. Now is your chance to follow along with this worksheet and try and fill out as many things as you can. If you miss something, that's okay, just replay and you can go back and get all the answers. We are going to start with your everyday average germ. This is representing a germ that's entering your body. Alright, so the first thing that happens is a germ enters your body. This germ can be a fungus, a bacteria, a virus, or a protozoa. Doesn't matter, any type of germ your body will detect. The first line of defense are your white blood cells. So these guys are going to come and they are going to try to destroy this germ by themselves. They typically need a little bit more help, but you know, they can start fighting away, chopping away at this germ until their next line of defense comes. So the next people that come are the T cells. These guys are going to surround the germs. So they come in and they surround the germ. So you can see we've got one guy over here and we have one T cell over here. After they surround the germ, they are going to start eating away at this germ. So your white blood cells, first line of defense. Your T cells have been called after your white blood cells, surround the germ and start to eat at it. While all of this is happening, your T cells send a chemical message. So we are going to use the grenade kind of as like a chemical message to go over to the B cells. And then this T cell is going to send that chemical message over to the B cells. And remember, I said the B cells are kind of like the brains of the operation. So they have been chemically notified from the T cells, and now they are going to start producing something in your body to start. The B cells are going to get to work after they get your chemical notification from the T cells. Their job is to produce antibodies. So you have probably heard of the word antibiotics. Antibodies are produced inside of your own body, and their job is to destroy what's left of this germ. So after the white blood cells and after the T cells, your germ is going to be chopped away a little bit. So just pretend that that germ is in half. I can't make it in half right now, but just pretend that germ is in half. So your B cells have worked really hard to produce antibodies. Your antibodies are going to now come in, and these guys are pretty mean looking. Look how vicious they are. They are going to destroy this germ. So they do their work, the germ has been destroyed. Now the person goes back to normal health and they're good to go. If for some reason you have a tricky infection or maybe the flu virus, you're going to need a little bit more help. Sometimes the antibodies can't do it all by themselves. So that's when you go to the doctor, they prescribe antibiotics, and they'll take care of whatever the antibodies did not destroy. So that's how your healthy immune system works. White blood cells, first line of defense, your T cells come in and eat at the cells. Your T cells will chemically notify the B cells, and then once the B cells get that message, they start to produce antibodies. Now we have the HIV virus. So just imagine that HIV has just entered the body. Your body senses that something's not right, so they're going to do what they typically do. They are going to send the white blood cells to attack the invader. Alright, so your white blood cells are here. They are attacking. Sorry, bad camera. Same thing. The next line of defense are your T cells. So they are going to come in. They are going to surround the HIV. And they are going to try to destroy it. This is where it gets a little different. Instead of being able to destroy the virus, the HIV is going to attach to the T cells. So just imagine that right now that HIV has attached itself to the T cells. Now your body starts producing more of those T cells. So it's like an HIV producing factory. So instead of getting rid of the virus, your body is making more. Since the HIV has attached to the T cells, they can't notify the B cells. I don't know why that's shaking. They can't notify the B cells. So the B cells never get that chemical message. So the B cells don't know that they should be working. So they don't start to produce antibodies. So your antibodies are never made and never try to destroy the HIV. So this is why HIV is so different than a regular germ that enters your body. It attaches to your good cells that normally destroy the invaders, and now your body's producing more of those. So the chemical notification never happens, and the B cells are just hanging out. They have nothing to do because they don't sense the HIV in the body. This is when the immune system gets destroyed. Alright, and with an immune system that is destroyed, your white blood cell count goes down. And a person that is infected with HIV is much more likely to get infected with other diseases. The most common one is pneumonia, and this is called an opportunistic infection. These opportunistic infections are typically what lead to death with a person that has HIV, which has turned into AIDS. So you're going to have to know that pneumonia is the #1 reason people with AIDS die. It's because their immune system is destroyed. There are other things called Kaposi sarcoma, which is kind of like a skin cancer, and then there's an AIDS dementia. So these different things happen because your body has been attacked and invaded. And the good parts of your body can't do what they normally do because HIV has attached to your T cells and your body's now producing HIV.